welcome to the Alien vs Predator Galaxy YouTube channel. This is Aaron Percival, aka Corporal Hicks,
And this is Adam Zeller, aka Ridgetop.
and we're continuing our Let's Play of Aliens vs Predator Extinction on the PS2/Xbox. Although we're playing it on the emulator, but it's fine, guys. We've got our copies of the game. Mine's sat on my shelf behind me right now. I have both Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Just
What have you got?
Xbox for me.
Just Xbox, yeah, cool. I played it on on Xbox back in the day, but we've got a nice little emulator with the graphical enhancements that look brilliant. But let's start. Click. We are playing Mission 3 of the Marine campaign, which is the first campaign.
Of course, we're back at this cool menu here on this mountain where each species has their little cliff they're on.
Mm. Analysts consider the unidentified object you encountered as inconsistent with the alien's known profile and not part of the current outbreak. It's been classified as a remnant of an ancient war and its case file has been closed. With the communication network now online, information is coming in from all sectors and investigators are sifting through it to devise a plan to halt the spreading alien presence. Dr. Kadinsky is spearheading their scientific efforts and requires more scientific data. Bravo Squad is to support the effort for a search for a missing intelligence team. So that's our second mention of Dr. Kadinsky, isn't it? He was in the briefing for the second mission.
Earlier today, a team of specialized marine intelligence experts was dispatched to collect data in the southern town. They are not responding to inquiries, and Marine Command wants them tracked down with a full status report of your findings. Unfortunately, rapid developments in all sectors are spreading marine resources thin. Therefore, you must execute this mission without the assistance of a comtech.
So straight off the bat, we've got something different here with limited resources, or limited units, shall we say. I like that mix-up.
And here we have our objectives: search for the missing Marines, search for and rescue the Marine squad who are collecting scientific specimens near the town. We have an optional objective as well. So I hope you saw it.
Yeah. Well, spoilers. I can never keep that damn scientist alive, that assistant alive. Just always gets in the way.
Now, you get those space cows.
Look, that's
It's
what he
just
does.
gonna
He
push
goes. Did you see it? He goes.
Yeah.
He does that when the aliens show up, so he's just always dying.
You gotta set him to no attack mode, man.
I have tried.
Damn, that was
already.
already.
I tried a few times, but I admittedly gave up trying to keep him alive. But yeah, I wasn't being cruel killing the space buffalo. It's just to stop the aliens coming back and taking them as hosts.
You killed the buffalo.
Same as why I always take out the dead units. But yeah, I've already lost 3 units of my very limited squad.
Jeez. Yeah.
Which is, well, spoilers. It doesn't take long for us to find the remnants of this squad. Then you get your comtech. There they are. Look at all that. Very good timing, actually. And there they are.
Nice. Time to get some money.
So, I don't know. I don't.
Yes.
Does this mission not do enough with this concept of starting with no base unit? Could it have been tenser?
I mean, perhaps it's been a while since I've played this one, so I'll see how I feel at the end of the video here. The map looks smaller than is typical for the missions in this game, though. I mean, you've already explored a good chunk of it just with that line there.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think this one's very straightforward. Well, they're all straightforward when you know what you're doing.
That looks like a crash dropship there. Oh,
It
yep.
certainly is.
Yes.
Crashed right into the outer wall there, and here comes another to give you some units.
I really do love that delivery method of the units. I love the dropships coming down. It's so flavorful to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I just wonder if they could have done a little bit more with the alternate sort of play style and not, you didn't find this other unit or you didn't find the contact for a bit longer. Perhaps you started off with a bit of a bigger squad, so losing near enough half your numbers at the start isn't quite as devastating.
Well, in one of the later missions, you have to find a lost squad. The one where you have to take out all those Predator anti-air cannons. Oh, looks like you're in the pause time mode
Yeah,
here.
see, trying to show off the crashed dropship. I think I tried zooming in just to see like if I could see much of the logo, but there wasn't really much detail on it, unfortunately.
Now, do you wish the game would just let you control the camera all the time, or do you think that might get a bit too overwhelming?
I find myself missing it sometimes, but that's just because I think I was used to it in like Halo Wars. But I really find it a detriment to the play experience because it's only really a ooh, look at that kind of thing. I don't find myself needing it to be able to play the game or be
Yeah.
frustrated that something's in my way. So,
And it helps to be like north is always up, right? You know.
Not got long. £600 left. Sorry, dollars. We're American. We're the US Colonial Marines. I do find myself sitting and waiting a bit too much on. I think I said it on the other videos. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to play, like sort of the games, but I do hold up next to each atmosphere processor until it runs out. And it sort of pauses the gameplay, I suppose. Because you're just sitting and waiting.
Got to get all the money you can. And I mean, it's right next to the landing beacon there too, so.
Well, they usually are, to be fair. Do you normally do that? Do you normally find yourself holding up? Okay.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll usually set up a couple turrets by one and just extract all the money I can, and then once it blows up, move on. I found later in the game I was using smart gunners a lot. That seemed to be the best unit to have a good amount of.
I think in the next mission, I made a lot of use of smart gunners and snipers. Because you unlock snipers in the next mission. Rich Ragsdale's music. You gotta love it.
They really need to bring him back if they ever do another AVP game.
Or just an Alien or Predator game would be nice.
It's showing off the motion tracker, seeing the enemies through the fog of war there. Looks like they're trying to drag some hosts, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I love that feature so much. I think it's one of those things that really does add towards the flavor of the game. You know, is as the alien, and even the alien AI. You know, you have got to establish this hive, and it does involve doing the things from the film. You know, it is Um, it is collecting hosts. It is dragging them back to where where you've established your queen. And sure, it gives you a bit of vulnerability, but it's also so much part of the flavor in that authentic alien feel.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's some aliens there.
A whole bunch of them.
Yeah, look at that. I love that you can zoom in for the chaos.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
I think my second playthrough I started getting a lot more, well, an extra medic. Normally I used to do like two medics, 2 comtacs, and then I started doing 3 medics, 3 comtacs.
Standing by. Roger that.
As it just sped things up a lot more.
Standing by. Roger that. Roger that. Standing by. What do you got?
And I think this one ultimately had an interesting end objective in getting the eggs.
Will do.
You have those carry containers that the synths have to carry.
Looks like you dropped one though.
I did. How long till I notice? Not long.
Yeah.
Not long.
Understood.
It's hard to believe this is pre-aliens, and they really didn't know about it.
Understood.
Well, I suppose at this point they.
Will do.
Where
suppose
did it say it was pre-aliens?
It was in all the. So yeah, I don't think we've mentioned on the Let's Play records yet, but this game is apparently about 6 or 7 years before the events of Aliens, before Ripley wakes up, and yeah, it was stuff the developers said in the various press interviews and stuff like that leading up to the game's release. I think it's hard to conceive that perhaps they just constructed these egg things after they'd encountered a few of the alien outbreaks on the planet. Was it LV-756?
Something like that. I just mean, you think the Marines and aliens would know about these if this many colonial Marines went up against them on this planet.
Well, it's only one ship.
That's true, but Marines got to share intel and stuff, you know?
And I suppose we assume, that's a fair point actually, because I don't remember the ship blowing up or anything. I always, as the Predator and the aliens, I was like, why can't I destroy these beacons? It would just save me so much hassle.
That's true. Yeah, you'd think you'd be able to.
But you have to destroy the contacts. There's the others.
Standing by.
And there's my third contact. There's an extra synth.
Standing by. Roger that.
Once you upgrade the Comtech so they can call in those like orbital sniper shots, like that really helps.
I love that ability.
Standing by.
Getting some smart gunners.
Yeah, I think I just throw all my money away on small gunners now. The one units I never really value are the flamethrower units though. I don't know why. I don't really like them. I love how the smart gunners, for their auto targeting, the bullets just sort of bend.
Yeah,
In midair.
that is kind of cool.
They've been watching Wanted. I think that's the film, isn't it?
Yep.
Standing by.
Oh, get
Damn,
up.
that's an old one.
James McAvoy when he was young.
Go ahead. I'm on it.
To be fair, I might have just been patient then and be like, I want to keep going.
Getting close to your unit cap here.
Oh, I'll hit it with this delivery.
Reporting in. Copy that.
So, what do you think about this predator device we encountered last
Reporting in.
mission being
Copy that.
just some random ancient remnant?
Well, don't they later find out it's a cloaking device that like cloaks an entire predator facility, or is that something different?
No, they do. That's because we encounter a second one shortly. That's why I
Ah.
brought it up.
Because like
There
we
you go.
we don't realize it at first. Right now it's the unknown object, but then once we go after the third one, we're aware it's a cloaking device.
But we know it's a cloaking one now. Which I thought was a nice, the way they had these two devices show up in two missions to then feed into the plot of the next one. I thought was a nice touch. Give it some progressing narrative to it.
Mm-hmm.
Copy that.
Making your way down a little canyon here.
Which the
Some of your
level
troops are
design,
getting lost.
yeah. They're getting there. They're just taking an alternate path. That's fine. Space RSPCA would have some words with me. Although I don't think there's lots of things, like some of the units I find very I like them for the game, you know, things like the Ravager and the Carrier, but like things like the Comtex aerial strike ability, I'm not sure I'd ever want to see in any other piece of lore.
Yeah, just seems too cheap shotty.
But I'm not sure how well it'd work in a comic or a book that's trying to take it a little bit more.
I don't know. You could just have
Really?
like a satellite with a little rail gun on it or something.
What do you
Yeah,
got?
but think of the kinetic force of that. I mean, maybe if there was some distance between them, rather than it being close quarters like this, it could be interesting.
Well, they call it orbital, don't they? But I don't know. Maybe it could be like a sky drone or something. That would make
Yeah.
more sense.
But again, I think it'd be something that wants distance
Standing by.
and
Roger that.
not be in the close quarters where Alien works best.
Standing by. Roger that.
So that was changing the units to stand your ground so that they won't go chasing after aliens when they show up now.
Just a lot of times when they do that, they get themselves killed.
Exactly. They're lured away from the safety of the pack.
Roger that.
We actually just recorded a review and retrospective podcast for this game, so it's a lot of AVP Extinction for us this month.
Dude, I've really been enjoying revisiting it. Those Praetorians. Is that the first time we've... No, they were in the last mission. Oh, my medic's throwing up black goo at him. It's been part of the prequels. I do find that hilarious that that kind of thing would just coincidentally show up. Because obviously it is coincidence, but it's just It tickles my funny bone.
And you turn that queen into a burnt cracker.
Can I say it's me and my squad of ultimate badasses? The game's difficulty-wise, at this point, it's not terrible. It gets so much harder when we hit mission 6 and 7.
Yeah, the later Marine missions are really brutal.
Yes.
For my first playthrough, I had to use cheats to
Understood.
prepare in time for our review podcast. But for the Let's Play, I'll be playing it legit, so nobody worry.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Understood.
you'll be finishing off all the footage soon, won't you?
Understood.
Well, actually, I won't have to because all the Marine missions are yours. I'm doing Alien and Predator. Or
Well, I've only done the first 4
Yes.
oh
far.
well, maybe I will. Maybe I will have to prove myself with those harder Marine missions then.
So, I missed it
Yes.
putting it in. Come on, Aaron.
Understood.
Oh, I
I've zoomed
failed
in
this
for
mission
it.
because I killed all the eggs at this point when I was live streaming.
Yeah, well, you have to make the units not attack. But I enjoy that objective of it not being go and kill a load of it, go and kill something specific. Okay, I made the part-time quite nicely there. I need to learn
Yeah.
how to keep the assistant alive to get the gold medal. But yeah, no, I enjoy that mission a lot. I think it works well as starting differently and as having a thematic objective, a goal to it, to have gone and captured the alien eggs, and it has to specifically be the synthetics that do it because they carry in the things. Although I suppose there's a little flavour there, perhaps, of the facehuggers not reacting to their presence. So potentially they could have done a bit more with this concept of starting with no base unit, but it was a nice breath of fresh air to the start of the mission. To a pretty well paced mission, I think.
And foreshadows running into the Predators more as well.
Indeed, because next mission is pretty much just all predators. But yeah, enjoyed that one.
Yeah, you did good with
Yeah,
with your time. Just got to keep that guy alive next time. I think
Yeah.
maybe if you set up like a perimeter for him and a few guards, and I don't know if you have sentry guns yet at this point, or if that's the next one.
I don't remember, to be honest, mate, because I don't really like the sentry guns. I don't make use of them. Might have to just leave him at the top and hope the aliens don't go for go for him. But no, cool. All right. Well, how's everybody enjoying the Let's Plays? Sound off in the comment section below. Let us know. As this upcoming anniversary and the stuff we're starting to do prompted you to dust off that old copy. Let us know. We love to hear from folk. If you're enjoying what we're doing, and you know other Alien and Predator fans who you think would be interested, please do feel free to share the Let's Play playlist with them so they can experience it as well.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, do all that horrendous stuff that makes me die a little bit inside. Same, but we have to do it. You know how it is. We do hopefully have some once they get booked in, some developers from the game that we'll be interviewing. We'll see how that rolls. One's definite, the other one I'm still trying to book him, but I'm very much looking forward to learning more about the history of the game and the production, the development of the game. And I hope you guys and girls out there are as well. So keep an eye out on the channel for that.
Likewise, that should be a fun interview.
So anything else to say, Adam, or do you think we're good?
Think we're good. On to the
Cool.
next one.
Indeed. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been Corporal Hicks,
And Ridgetop.
signing off.